Good day, everyone. I am Chaiyryl vs. Calago from College of Agriculture, major in Agronomy, third year college. Today, I will going to discuss about the fundamentals of economics. First, is scarcity and efficiency. Of course, we have to tackle about economics. And what is economics? Economics is the study of how society used scarce resources to produce valuable commodities and distribute them among different people. When we say economic, it is the study to understand not only the world we live in, but also the many potential worlds that reforms are constantly proposing to us. This is economics. Next is scarcity. Scarcity is one of the key concepts of economics. It means that the demand for a good or service is greater than the availability of the goods or services. Therefore, scarcity can limit the choices available to the consumer who ultimately make up the economy. That is the scarcity. Next is efficiency. What is efficiency? Efficiency denotes the most effective use of a society resources in satisfying people's wants and needs. When we say efficiency, it is all about a society of making optimal use of scarce resources to help satisfy changing the wants and needs. In economics, we say that an enemy is producing efficiently when it cannot make anyone economically better off without making someone else worse off. That is when we say in economics. When we have in economics, let's proceed the logic of economics. The logic of economics use the scientific approach to understand economic life. This involves observing economic affairs and drawing upon statistics and the historical record. Also, logic in economics describe as a scientific study of reasoning in inferences. One motivation is to extend our understanding of the concept of ratio. This is the logic and economics. In addition, economics have developed a specialized technique known as econometrics, which applies the tools of statistics to economic problems. That is the logic of economics. Also, economics has theoretical approaches allow economists to make broad generalizations, such as those concerning the advantages of international trade, and in specialization are the disadvantages of tariffs and quotas. Let's proceed in market, command, and mixed economics. And first is a market economy. Market economy is one in which individuals and private firms make the major decision about production and consumption. Another is the market economy is an economic system in which economic decision in the pricing of goods and services are guided by the interaction of countries, individuals, citizens in a business. That's the market economy. Also, market economy, ito ay isang sistemang pang-ekonomiya kung saan ang dalawang pwersa na kilala bilang supply at demand ay namamahala sa produksyon ng mga produkto at serbisyo. That's the market economy. And let's proceed to the command economy. Command economy is one in which the government makes all important decisions about production and distribution. command economy, it is where a central government makes all economic decisions. Either the government or a collective owns the land and the means. That's the command economy. And let's proceed to the mixed economy. Mixed economy, it is the economic system protects the private property and allows a level of economic freedom in the one of the use of capital, but also allows the government to interfere in economic activities in order to achieve social aims. And also, another is the mixed economy. It is a system that combines aspects of both capitalism and socialism. And let's proceed to the inputs and outputs. Inputs are the commodities or services that are used to produce goods and services. Also, inputs are the commodities or services that are used to produce goods and services. Also, economy uses the existing technology to combine inputs to produce and outputs, of course. Also, inputs are the resources used to create goods and services. Let's proceed to the outputs. Outputs is a quantity of goods and services produced in a specific time period. For instance, a year. For a business, producing one good output could simply be the number of units of the good produced in each time period, such as month or a year. That's the outputs. Also, outputs are the various useful goods or services that result from the production process and are either consumed or employed in a further production. And let's proceed to factors of production. Factors of production comes to another term of the inputs, and this can be classified into three categories. Three broad categories. These are the land, labor, and capital. Land are more generally natural resources. Land represents the gift of nature to our productive processes. Also, land consists of the land used for farming or for underpinning houses, factories, and roads. Also comprises all naturally occurring resources as well as geographic land. Next is the labor. Labor is when we say labor, it is the effort that people contribute to the production of goods and services. Also, it consists of the human time spent in production, working in automobile factories, tilling the land, teaching school, or baking pizzas. Next is the capital. Capital is the resources form the durable goods of an economy. Produced in order to produce yet other good. Another is the capital are those man-made goods which are used in further production of wealth. In this capital is a man-made of production, machinery, tools, and equipment of all kinds, which include the buildings, railways, and all means of transport and communication, raw materials, and etc. And those are included in the capital. And let's proceed to the production possibility and frontier. In business, the production possibility frontier, it is the graph which indicates the various production possibility of two commodities when sources are fixed. In business analysis, the production possibility frontier or PPF is a curve illustrating the varying amounts of two products that can be produced when both depend on the same finite resources. Next is the productive efficiency. Productive efficiency occurs when an economy cannot produce more of one good without producing less of another good. This implies that the economy is on its production possibility frontier. And that's the end of my report. Thank you for listening and thank you for patiently watching. God bless everyone.